Hey FG fam, let me talk to you. Yeah, JC here today for Fitness Gamers, and today I'm going to show you all the best method to winning the Royal Rumble in WWE 2K25. So let's get this show on the road right away. What is the key factor here? You're going to beat up your opponent with different moves. If not, they will reverse it if you do the same ones. Beat up your opponent until the Royal Rumble clock pops up on the screen. When the clock pops up on the screen, you're going to hard Irish whip your opponent. You're going to hold it down hard and boom, eliminate them. If they do the hanging animation, all you have to do is hit square to hit them, and if they land on the apron on their feet, you got to hit them 3 times and they will be eliminated. It's as simple as pie. It's as simple as that. That's all you have to do. If you have a signature maneuver stored or saved up already, if you do your signature maneuver, it'll be easier to eliminate them right after you do it. Just hard Irish whip. Remember, you got to hard Irish whip your opponent. But the key factor is, for the most part, beat up your opponent until the Royal Rumble clock pops up. Once the clock pops up, you hard Irish whip them, and that's it. They're gone. Easy as pie, baby. Easy as pie. And when you're in the ring by yourself, do a crowd taunt. Do an opponent taunt. Just do a taunt to boost up momentum and to get recovered. That's all you have to do. So let's continue to beat up our opponents here. This method right here would allow you to have a Royal Rumble of it being one-on-one the entire time. And once you get to the 10th and 15th elimination, things will get a lot easier because you will have multiple finishers and your momentum bar will always be near halfway, so you can do a signature maneuver if you're ever in a pinch. In a pinch meaning that the clock's coming down and someone else is going to come in. So you see there, Eddie Guerrero landed on the apron on his feet, but I did moves until the clock popped up. So that allowed me to hit him 3 times to get the elimination. If you do this without doing any damage to them, they will reverse it. 100%, they will reverse it. That's why you want to do damage until the clock pops up. Jacob Fatu right here, right? I did a signature maneuver right away. Why did I do that? Well, because I want to get a finisher, and on top of that, he's a high overall. So you have to know too who you're facing. If it's a high overall superstar, try to do your finishers as soon as you can, and then go for the elimination. Now, depending on the superstar, if it's a higher overall, I would say just go for a straight up finisher elimination. Don't play any games, because then you're running the risk of them reversing something, beating you up, and now you're going to have 3 people in the ring instead of just a 2-on-2. I mean a 1-on-1. Perfect example right here. High overall. What am I going to try to do? I'm going to just do a little bit of damage, and I'm going to go for a finisher elimination, as you're going to see here. I want to do a finisher elimination just to play it safe. You never want to risk it. This method, the whole purpose of this method is to get it one-on-one the entire Rumble. This is to have a one-on-one the entirety of the Rumble, and you're going to see this whole video. Skip it to the end if you want. It was a one-on-one the entire time. That's why I did it this way. So, boom. And now we have another high overall. In the Fiend, I'm going to, no games played here. Go to town, beat him up just a little bit, and we're going to do a finisher elimination. I always try to beat up just a little bit because I want to get that momentum bar always halfway or a third of a quarter there. I need something going on in the momentum. You have to do damage to get that momentum going, because the momentum bar is going to come into play in the end of the Rumble when you have 3 finishers and the bar is filled. So what are you going to do? Use up a finisher, use a signature, and now you have 3 finishers again. Rinse and repeat. That's all you do. So you notice there, back-to-back high overall superstars being eliminated via finisher elimination. The Demon Finn Balor is another high overall superstar. So I'm going to just beat him up as much as I can. Possibly do a signature elimination here. You don't have to do a finisher elimination to absolutely everybody, okay? Well, something here perfect. Something that just happened right here. When you pick up your opponent, please start spamming square and X. Ideally, I would say square for light attacks, because they did something different in this year's game where the AI, if you pick them up, the AI will do a move on you right away. As you saw there, the AI did a move on me and it tried to hit me at the moment I picked them up. So I'm going to hit him 3 times and eliminate it just like that. So remember, if you pick up the opponent, please just start spamming square. And right now, I was talking about a pinch earlier. I'm in a pinch right now because when the opponent does damage to you about 10 seconds in, the clock is going to happen any time now. So even if it's a low overall superstar, I'm going to do a finisher elimination. I know I said to do it to high overalls, but if you ever find yourself in this predicament, just do the finisher elimination, because the overall key here is you want it to be a one-on-one. That's all it is. One-on-one with the great one. That's all it is. I don't know. I just wanted to do that, so I did it. And even if the next superstar, right now we have, luckily, thank God, we have a low superstar in the ring, a low overall superstar. Even if it was a high overall, I would still beat them up until the clock pop down, you know, and then I'll try to eliminate them that way, and it should still work. It's just that you want to play it safe. The high overalls tend to reverse a lot of eliminations, so I'd rather play it safe, do some damage, and then go via the elimination, via finisher, via signature. It does not matter, just got to get them out of the ring. Luckily for me, it was a low overall back-to-back, and it's very rare that you're going to get like 5 high overalls back-to-back. It just doesn't happen that way. You're not going to get the best of the best back-to-back. The Royal Rumble spreads them out. It is random number generator if you're doing it via, let's say, My Rise, because there's no Royal Rumble in Showcase mode. But if you do it My Rise, it is random number generated. And of course, if you do it against the computer, you get to set up the order. So right there, you saw the perfect example of Irish Whip when the clock is popping up. And elimination. Simple as pie, baby. Simple as pie. And I'm going to do my taunt a little bit. We the ones. Taunt till the next superstar comes in. We have another high overall popping up. So what am I going to try to do? Elimination via finisher. Something cool that I did not touch base in the first 3 minutes. If you do a finisher maneuver, or whenever a superstar is stunned, all you got to do is Irish Whip them to the ropes, hit them once, and they're donezo. They're gone, garbanzo. They're donezo, cuzzo. They're gone, okay? So if you ever have a superstar stunned, just Irish Whip them hard. A hard Irish Whip, holding down circle, and they're gone. Simple as pie, baby. Simple as pie. And this is the part of the Rumble where it gets a bit easier when it's number 13. Even LA Knight is a high overall. It does not matter. When I get to the 13th, 14th, 15th, I'm in a rhythm right now. My momentum is high. I'm taunting to the crowd. It's going to be very hard to eliminate me. Unless someone reverses a finisher. And this is on easy, right? So that's not going to happen. Did my finisher on LA Knight. What's going to happen next? Irish Whip to the ropes. He's going to be stunned. All I got to do is hit him once. Garbanzo, he's donezo, he's gonzo. So I really gotta stop doing that, right? But no, that's what it is. So the Rumble, it's really, I think to me, this is one of the easier years in doing the Royal Rumble. Probably one of the easier times I've won. I am 5 for 5 right now. This will be the 5th time. I'm predicting I'm gonna win, right? It's not a spoiler. It's what's gonna happen, or it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler rather. I've already won 4 Rumbles in the past hour and a half. So I really wanted to make sure this worked, and it works perfectly fine. This method is perfect. If you beat them up until the clock comes up and you Irish Whip them, it's going to be an easy elimination. It will not get any easier than that. CM Punk, another high overall. What am I going to do? Finisher. He's going to be stunned. What am I going to do next? Hard Irish Whip to the ropes. And he's gone, baby. Gone, baby, gone. Simple as pie, baby. Simple as pie. Do my taunt. Boom. Hopefully we do get like a giant to come in the ring so I can show y'all what to do when there's a giant. When there's a giant, you're going to have to beat them up. Yeah, you're going to have to hit them a couple times and get your reversal game on point. Because if not, they will not fall. If you have a finisher maneuver against a giant, just do the finisher maneuver. So we'll touch base on that when the time comes. Hopefully we have like an Andre the Giant or like Kevin Nash, I believe, or someone big, Yokozuna. Hopefully we have someone big coming out soon so I can show you all how to do that via elimination. Almost, I believe, as well. So, you know, clock is here. I didn't do too much damage to Dexter Loomis, but I'm following my rule of eliminating when the clock pops up. And look at what happens. An easy elimination. Well, you look at that. Extremely easy. Can't get easier than that. Yeah. If you know what imitation I was trying to do there, please let me know in the comment section. So, you know, yeah, until we get the higher overalls, all we got to do is just beat them up until the clock pops up. Simple as pie, baby. Simple as pie. I love saying that. I don't know why. It's like The Rock used to say something like in the 2010s. I think he was like, it's all right, baby. It's all right. I think it was 2012 and he would come out backstage. He would say that. So, yeah. Please use the signature maneuvers. I can't reiterate that enough. Use the signature maneuvers. Don't be afraid to use it. And if you have all finishers filled up, use a finisher, and then, you know, you're gonna have a signature real soon, so you're just gonna unlock another one. Ken Shamrock, this should not be a hard elimination. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to town, beat him up just a little bit, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Don't get all right. I'm just talking shop. You guys have no idea how hard it is to do this in one go. Like, I'm just doing the whole playthrough for you all, so you all can see how easy I could beat this Rumble, and you get to see how long it takes. Hopefully it's around 17 to 18 minutes, and that the first reversal of the Rumble. Look at that. So what am I gonna do? I'm in a pinch. I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm going to go for the elimination right after I did my finisher maneuver. I don't care if it's a low overall coming in. Sean Spear could be a low overall. I don't care. I'm going to do my finisher, and I just don't care. I have to do what I got to do. And he's beating him up now. He's reversing everything now. So this is when I told you, like, having a finisher and a signature is good. And doing it, even to low overalls, is still fine because you're going to get a fast elimination. So, as you saw here, we got a fast elimination. Simple as pie, baby. Simple as pie. So, I'm going to continue. Luckily, we still have our one-on-one predicament. That's the whole purpose of this method. So, you can keep doing it one-on-one. I have no idea why Otis is pulling up in here with a finisher stored up. I'm a little scared because that means he might reverse something, but that doesn't make any sense as to why he... And of course, when I don't spam square, he's going to do some... No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. I'm trying... Can someone tell me, if you know in the comment section, why he pulled up with a finisher? Because that makes absolute zero sense to me. But just like that, I did my signature maneuver, hit him twice. Gonzo Garbanzo. The magic number is 3 when they land on their feet on the apron, just 3 hits, but sometimes you'll get away with 2 if you've done significant damage to them and if they're not just a high overall. And now we got Jay. Oh my God, yeet! And I do my finisher maneuver. I didn't do the spear, but this still works. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it so he doesn't escape. His health is significantly down, so I'm just going to go ahead and hard Irish whip him towards the camera, and he's Gonzo Garbanzo. Bye, Cuzzo. So, yeah, I mean... We're almost there. We're almost to the finish line. We just got to focus and lock in. You see me taunting. Always taunt if you're in the ring by yourself. I do not want to state that anymore. Well, I am going to state it more, but you know what I'm talking about. So, here we go. Dusty Rhodes. Oh, my goodness. Dusty Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Absolute dream match in the making. That's a cheap shot to his mentor, so to speak. You know, Dusty, I don't know if he's a high overall or not. He should be low 90s, but I think he's high 80s. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm going to do damage until the clock pops up and then do it via elimination. Because at this point, you do want to have some finishers stored up. Because once you get to 27, you're going to have finishers to eliminate everybody. And of course, Dusty goes ahead and does this, right? Of course he does this. Now I'm really in a pinch. And I got to get my elimination going. I'm going to do my finisher on him. And I'm going to do my signature on Carmelo Hayes. That way, it's still technically a one-on-one, right? They're both beat up significantly. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate my man Dusty. And then I'm going to go ahead and eliminate Carmelo because I did my signature maneuver. And he should be Gonzo Garbanzo too. So yeah, sometimes you just got to play the game. Play the game, right? Have fun, enjoy it. If you have a signature maneuver, if you have a finisher and there's 2 people in the ring, do your finisher on one of them, do your signature on the other. Then I'll be like, yes, do your finisher on the higher overall and your signature on the lower overall. But sometimes you don't have time to think. You just got to react and do it. Because if you hesitate and you do it to the wrong one, then your game plan is out of luck, right? Get out of dodge, so to speak. So what I would say is just do it to anybody, but make sure you do it. Don't store it, don't hold it. I think that's a problem when doing the Rumble. We tend to hold our finishers, or we do them at useless points in times. So, you know, but as you're going to see here, for some reason, it just works when you Irish whip your opponent, when you hard Irish whip them, when the clock pops up. It just works. I do not know why. It just happens to work. So, simple as that. And now we have a big man in the ring. See, yeah, every time I do a move, it's just not going to work. So if you have a finisher, I highly suggest you to do your finisher maneuver. You're going to stun them, and you're going to be able to eliminate them right away. That's the key. Whenever there's a big man that comes in the ring, do your finisher or your signature. Ideally, if you have a signature, do the signature and then do the finisher, because the big mans are always hard to eliminate them. They have that realistic factor. You know, like back in the day, if you watch the Rumble, it'll take like 20 men to eliminate the Big Show. So they kind of added that factor in this. So I'm going to continue to beat up my opponent here. Not a high overall on Ludwig Kaiser, so I could get away with beating him up. And, of course, he's going to do, yeah, of course, he's going to reverse me, right? And, of course, we throw an uppercut at the same time. I'm going to just do some damage, do my signature maneuver, and now I'm ready to eliminate him. He's going to be eliminated via signature because he's not a high overall. And look, the clock pops up. What happens? I Irish whip them. It just works. It absolutely just works. I'm going to do my crowd time. We're at 27, so we're almost there. We're almost there. 27, 28, 29, 30. We need 4 more eliminations. I'm not going to play any games here. No games here. High overall, finisher, elimination. rinse and repeat. Hit them because they're stunned and they're going to go out. If they're stunned, they're going to drop like flies right away. So if they're stunned, go for the elimination. Don't hesitate. Just go for it. So that's all there is to it. We're almost there. Almost there. These are always never fun to do because you don't know how many times, at least last year. Oh, man, we got a giant finisher. Boom. He's stunned. Easy as pie, baby. Now we're going to Irish whip them. Hit him once. Gonzo Garbanzo. 2 more left. When you get to the end, this is your time to have fun. Everything you did got you this far. You're not going to get eliminated because your health bar is full. You've been playing this much, so you're locked in. You're going to reverse absolutely everything. That's how this works. So even if you don't get a one-on-one, it's fine. But in this case, it's going to be a one-on-one. For the last person, I'm going to just beat them up a little bit so I can do my closure in my video. And yeah, you know, just wanted to do this for you all. Show you all how easy it is to win. And yeah, I mean, I hope this was informative. I hope this was helpful. I hope this method works for a lot of you. If I have to fix it up in a week or two, then I definitely will. For the most part, please leave a like, comment, and sub. Remember that God is good. God is real. Miracles do happen. I am a living proof of those miracles. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the good Lord above. So, you know, thank God. Remember Hulk Hogan's mantra, say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brothers and sisters. And John Cena saying when he was a good guy, I've never give up. And Dusty Rhodes also used to say, get a dream, hold on to it, shoot for the stars. So that's the closure there. But yeah, right now I did my finisher, my signature. My opponent is relatively beaten up significantly. So, I mean, I'm just at this point just beating him up so I could talk a little more to you all. But we made it. We made it to the end of the Rumble. We're about to win. Thank the Lord. Praise the Lord. And he reversed this, of course. But yeah, that's the key to having a one-on-one. You beat up your opponent until the clock pops up. Then you do a hard Irish whip to go for the elimination. And once you hit, if they land there on the feet, on the apron, you hit them 3 times, they're Gonzo Garbanzo. And you win. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate every single one of you for your support. God bless you all. This is how you win a Rumble. We just won a Rumble, baby. We won a Royal Rumble. And I did use Roman Reigns. So if you want me to use a lower overall, let me know in the comment section down below. So please, baby, without further ado, this is where I say my goodnight goodbyes. Please, JC, editor me, cue the static.